Come, embark on a journey where we show you the world not as it is, but as it can be. Our sight is vast, and our vision moves far beyond what is expected, beyond boundaries, beyond conventions. This is where technology meets purpose, where creativity finds structure, where innovation is not an idea, but a responsibility. Here, ideas are shaped into action, possibilities are tested, and solutions are built with intent. Here, engineering is more than precision. It is commitment. It is discipline. It is impact. Artificial intelligence strengthens human capability. Technology carries meaning, and progress is measured by the value it creates. This is where minds evolve, where dreams are engineered, and where leaders of tomorrow are prepared today. Excellence is not claimed, it is practiced every day. Value is not promised, it is delivered and scaled across industries and societies. We are here, where ambition lives, where challenges inspire growth. The possibilities are limitless, and so are those who choose to build the future. This is our Eye of Experience. 2 decades of learning, building, and leading. This is Rafthar.ai. This is Time Engineering by Tech Campus.
Sabiko namaste, namaskara, and a very, very fine good evening. Greetings and salutation to all of the lovely ladies and gentlemen present here. Requesting all of you to kindly get seated at your designated tables. Exactly 5 minutes, we're going to be kickstarting the lovely, mesmerizing evening. A big warm welcome to each one of you here from the hospitality industry. A big warm welcome to each one of you to the GM Awards 2026. This evening is only going to be filled with celebration, milestones, and inspiration. So I request each one of you to kindly get seated at your designated seats. Also requesting all of you to kindly put your phones on silent, please. Thank you. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, requesting all of you to kindly take your seats, please. All the people who are at the pre-function area, if you can hear me out, a humble request for everybody to please walk back to your seats. Let's have everybody get seated, get settled. 1 minute, we're going to be kickstarting this lovely evening. Also requesting all of you to kindly 1 minute, we're going to be kickstarting this lovely evening for each one of you. A humble request for everybody, please walk up. All of you can network once the event is done. I request all of you to please walk up to your seats. People who are already seated, thank you so much. For all of the people who are at the back, at the networking area, yes, let's have all of you please get seated. Requesting everybody, please walk up. I do see a lot of empty seats in the front. If the seats are already occupied, please feel free to walk up. We have a lot of empty chairs I see. Let's have everybody get seated, everybody there at the back. Well, we're going to be having an entire evening where all of you can network a bit later. Requesting all of you there near the door who are standing, please get seated, everybody. Yes, all the people there, please walk up to your seats and get seated. I do see a lot of empty chairs. You guys can quickly walk up to the first row. If all the seats are already occupied there in the last, let's have everybody please walk forward. You can step forward. A lot of empty seats here in the first row. So let's have everybody please get seated.
इसको जो ग्रोथ इसको खराब तो नहीं कर दिया बाद में इसमें आ जाएगी आवाज
Okay, let's have all of you guys please get seated, please get settled. Okay, so ಮೊದಲಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಸಭಿಕೋ ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ವಣಕಂ, adab, Sat Sri Akal, and a very fine good evening to all of the lovely ladies and gentlemen present here. Greetings and warm salutations to each one of you present here to this prestigious event for the evening, to what we call the GM Awards 2026. So once again, a warm welcome from Quick Clean Laundry Systems. We present a big warm welcome to all of you to GM Awards 2026, powered by Raftar.ai. So before we begin this lovely evening, I want all of you guys to make some noise for ourselves. हमारे लिए जोर से दिल से तालियां हो जाए. Come on everybody, let's make some noise for all of us, where we all are going to be getting recognized, felicitated for all of the hard work we put in and day out towards our proud organizations. To all of the lovely general managers who are present here under one roof from Pan India, a big warm welcome to each one of you here to this fine evening to what we call GM Awards 2026. So yes, that's the hashtag for the evening. We're going to be live on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. So please feel free to quickly join us. And the hashtag is GM Awards 2026. So for all the people who are going to be clicking all the pictures, videos, please do not forget to use this hashtag, which is GM Awards 2026. Let the world know that we all have gathered here as one single fam under this fine evening. So this evening, we are only going to be having celebrations to milestones and success. Quickly, to introduce myself, my name is Navyata Sagar. I'm going to be your energizer for this evening. Okay, so let's kickstart this lovely evening where we are going to be taking a quick minute to thank all of our lovely partners. Without them, this event wouldn't have been successful. So I want all of you guys to please make some noise for all of these lovely partners. Our presenting partner, Quick Clean Laundry Systems. I want all of you guys to make some noise, powered by partner Raftar.ai. Also, our association partner, Pidilite, thank you so much. Our category partners, Jaipur Rugs, exhibit partners, King Coil and Wang Hospitality, lighting partner, Highbeck, Lighting the Future, and our official magazine, Hotelier India. And yes, as all of you know, the GM Awards 2026 is hosted by Hotelier India, is one of the prestigious annual events we conduct once in a year, which celebrates and honors the outstanding achievements of all of the general managers across Pan India in the Indian hospitality. And yes, we are extremely thrilled and happy to welcome each one of you here at one of the best hotels in Namma Bengaluru. Here we are at the JW Marriott Hotel. And yes, a quick warm welcome. Yes, let's have a big, big round of applause. Well, I keep coming here to host a lot of shows, and yes, it is one of the best hotels in Namma Bengaluru. So thank you so much to the lovely hospitality team out here. And yes, as I said, this evening is going to be a fine celebration of recognition and inspiration for each one of us. And this event brings together all of the top leaders and innovators from the hotel sector. So let's just all have fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the evening. We're all going to be forgetting work for the next 3-4 hours. So everybody has made out time in spite of your busy schedule. And we have all of the top niche hoteliers under one roof. So let's make this evening one memorable one. And having networking, which will be followed by cocktails and dinner. We'll have fun. So let's make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together once again. Let's kickstart this amazing, mesmerizing evening for each one of us. Okay, so now it is time for me to welcome someone very, very special. Well, with over 2 decades of experience spanning publishing to events and digital media, This gentleman has been truly instrumental in creating some of India's most influential hospitality platforms and industry forums. His vision and leadership has definitely helped each one of us to shape all the meaningful conversations that continue to drive excellence across the sector. So what are we waiting for? I want all of you guys to make some noise and welcome Mr. Bibor Srivatsav to quickly join us on stage, Managing Director, Events, ITP Media India, to kindly join us on stage to deliver the opening remarks for each one of us. Come on, make some noise, everybody. जोर से दिल से तालियां हो जाए. Come on, everyone. Looks like everybody wants a drink right away. Come on, I want to see the energy here in the room.
I need to take 2 minutes. Absolutely overwhelmed with lots of joy to see this hall full to its capacity. Last year, we did the GM Awards as the maiden one. And my group publishing director, Sheetal, we did it very successfully in London. Then we went to Dubai. I personally attended. And I said, this is the award that we must dedicate to the wonderful general managers, the navigators, the custodians, the anchors. So let's make some noise for yourselves. Loudest. Thank you. I'm just going to take you back to the story where it all started. I came all the way from the background of mainstream media. But as life drifted, and ITP was setting up their operations in India, and I was interviewed amongst a lot of people, I had no inkling as to which direction I'm headed to. Because when you work in a large media house, and then you come into more specific verticals, the world becomes smaller. And as they say, less is more. And I'm very happy for ITP to given me the opportunity to set the shop, which became from 1 brand to 10 brands, which became 2-member team to almost 70-member team. So I think at the heart of it, the real success lies that you remain meaningful, you remain credible, and you allow knowledge sharing at the highest level. Like your industry, there are by far too many brands, but each of the hotel, each of the chain finds its unique positioning. And what we said, we're going to be effective only and only if we remain relevant, if we remain honest, and if we remain dedicated to the community, to give this community something more meaningful. And I want to sincerely thank everybody in this room, everybody who's watching us live, for believing in us and reposing confidence in us that, yes, we are the right voice for you. Hotelier India, no more pitches for Hotelier India. We are at the unassailable leadership. In all of this, in all of the technology, in all of the infrastructure, what remained as the true indicator of success is a. And that's what we are attempting tonight. The theme of the very nicely drafted. And correct me. Culture. I would say capital. Mr. Singh. Capital, culture, command. So well done, Sheetal. This really brings the real essence of the hoteliers. And in all of this, general manager takes everything right here. In the toughest time, I have seen all of it, you have seen all of it, and today, I can proudly tell you, this country is really the epitome of hospitality. You make the finest, intelligent, beautiful buildings. You make the most of the technology deployment. But what stands out is the soul, and I think India really captures, and you truly captures, you, the people, the general managers. Be keeping the evening very short and crisp, because like you, I'm here also to celebrate with you. So I'm not going to give more discourse, but I truly want to tell you, this year, the competition had nomination about 700 across the category. We'll walk you through the methodology. And I'm very proud to tell you our jury members are here. You're going to meet them. They really had a toughest time to find those general managers who can make way to the stage. But for me, all of you have applied and all of you got shortlisted are the winners. So let's one more time, without being conservative, please give a huge round of applause to everyone who really, really participated. Maybe you don't win tonight. So I don't want to take time. I think the evening is looking young. I want to immensely thank all our partners, because at the end of the day, you need money to run the business, right? And I think all of the brands that you see, and I would encourage you to walk up to them and see their products and solutions. They are truly the best in class. One man, and I have to very proudly say, I can't see him, Gaurav Sinha. I want to hear him. Gaurav, are you in the hall? That's he. He's the general manager of this property. Gaurav Sinha, thank you very much. Love you loads and loads from here. He said, Vibhor, don't worry. We'll be the host. We'll open the heart, and so did he. And all his wonderful associates in the hotel. I really want to thank you that you guys have been fabulous, working tirelessly for the last 2 days and making sure that all the spaces were clear to host the GM Awards. So I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I think the evening is young. With you, I'm here to celebrate and see the winners tonight, and I hope that every year you keep showering your blessings, your support, your love, and that helps us to motivate us to take things to places. There are folks who have traveled all the way from Dubai to be here, so I don't want to take their names. They are on my right. And thank you very much.
Thank you. That was the Managing Director, Events, ITP Media. Thank you so much to Mr. Vibhor for completing the moment for each one of us. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Okay, so now quickly moving on to the next segment, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having a partner presentation by senior leadership from Quick Clean Laundry Solutions. A quick intro about this lovely lady. Well, she's a seasoned brand strategy with over 2 decades of experience across FMCG, real estate, and financial services. She is known for shaping powerful brand narratives to driving market expansion and building strong industry ecosystems. Her strategic insight and leadership consistently delivers sustained business growth and transformation. So before we have this lovely lady get onto the stage, without further ado, we're going to be having a quick AV. So all eyes glued on the screen, and let's take a look.
Imagine a world where your laundry worries are a thing of the past. Welcome to Quick Clean, your ultimate partner in commercial laundry solutions. Now more than ever, achieving a sustainable future is a matter of choices. At Quick Clean Laundry Systems, we firmly believe that the decisions we make today can help create a better tomorrow. Quick Clean is more than just a linen management company. We offer end-to-end solutions, including startup incubation, facility design, construction, marketing, and delivery. Our expert team ensures that every client receives personalized support tailored to their unique needs. Our diverse offerings include build, own, and operate, turnkey projects, linen rental services, valet laundry setups, and equipment leasing. This comprehensive suite ensures that we cover all aspects of your commercial laundry requirements. We are deeply committed to sustainability. Water, energy, and detergent use for the environment and your business with and dry cleaners. Quick Clean is a market sustainable laundry solutions. Are on-premises laundry solutions are present in 38 plus cities across India. Our footprint extends across multiple major hotel chains spanning numerous locations, and ensuring that high-quality, sustainable laundry solutions are always within reach. No matter where you are, we are proud to partner with industry leaders delivering exceptional service and innovation that set the standard for excellence in commercial laundry. Quick Clean serves renowned hotels like Taj, ITC, and Marriott. We offer cost-effective and innovative solutions, including zero capex boiler, less operations, and zero discharge. Wastewater setups. Our advanced technology reduces water usage to as low as 8 liters per kilogram, maximizing efficiency and sustainability. Join us on our journey to revolutionize the laundry industry.
Laundry industry.
We are Quick Cleaners.
And we are here to make your work life easier, more profitable, and truly sustainable.
Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, and let's welcome Archana Prashar, Vice President, Brand Strategist and Communications at Quick Clean Laundry Solutions. Make some noise, and let's welcome the lovely lady to take over the stage, please.
Every day, millions of people check into hotels. Every day, hotels go above and beyond to create unforgettable experiences. And every day, the finest hotels can lose guest trust over the smallest of the details. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Archana Prashar. I'm the Vice President, Quick Clean, Brand Strategy and Communications. You all look fantastic, though I can't see anything because of the light. And I know is going on because a lot of excitement is there. इसलिए आज शाम हम आपको bore नहीं करेंगे. So let's kind of go roll it down. Okay, one question for everyone. What is that one challenge that as GM specifically, yes, and even otherwise, there must be housekeeping people and whoever is sitting here, that when the guest checks in, is something like, you know what, this is either going to break my hotel's identity or is it going to make it more? What is that one challenge that we all have at the back of our minds? Can I have it from any one of you? I don't like silence, so let's kind of put across a couple of things. Yes, guest experience. Yes, please. Something that you feel is a challenge, would be a challenge. Sorry? Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Anybody else? Is everything ready? Spa, definitely yes. Let's make some noise. I like interactions. I like somebody barging up things. So let's kind of keep rolling it up. Of course, food could be one of the reasons. Bang on. I guess, you know, hygiene is a factor that is a little understated, I guess, most of the time, because hygiene could be anything. But tell me one aspect as to why somebody checks into a hotel wants to be right there. It's comfort, it's hygiene, it's many parameters that today, being conscious leaders, we know what our guests are looking for. And that's what exactly every GM sitting here today, wanting to hold an award, is wanting to say. So yes, can I have? So we all know the OTA reviews and Google reviews that we keep asking our guests to fill. It's just a click away these days, and that's exactly what the world we are living in. Linen, most of the times, I don't know how men take it, but for women, the moment we enter, whether the towels, the sheets, and I think right now I shouldn't even kind of bifurcate, either of the gender want a clean bed to sleep on, and that's exactly whether the food was good, whether the spa is amazing, whether the entire hospitality from the guest experience to the front desk, the major and the foremost thing is, while my everything is sorted, my bed should be comfortable enough. And that's exactly at Quick Clean what we do. Quick Clean is not just a laundry system provider. It is a specialty which kind of works towards making the life of every hotel, every hospitality segment, a fruitful experience for the guests. And when we say that, this is where Quicklene comes in. Quicklene is India's leading laundry infrastructure and linen management partner. When we say that, we built the first ESCO certified laundry company by solving a problem that every GM and every housekeeping director room knows very well. Okay, most of it you can see on the screen, but let me take you back. Our founder, Mr. Anshul Gupta, he is basically a CA. Very surprising that he came into this business, right? So while on work travel to the US, it was the first time that he actually went to a laundromat and saw that how amazing it was, and specifically why this concept is not in India. And that's when he came back and he shared his concerns with his family, his brothers, and that's how the entire journey started, wherein in 2010, he built the first laundromat with that coin thing. If you remember, we used to do it. You put a coin, you put laundry in, and the laundry comes out. And that was the concept that he started in 2010. I met a wonderful lady here this evening, and she told me, you know what, there's certain things you believe in, certain things, somebody doesn't believe in it, you don't know how it is going to function, what is going to happen, but you take that plunge forward because you feel that you want to bring in a change. And that's exactly what Mr. Anshul Gupta from Quicklene started a vision with. His vision was to make the world-class laundry company which was sustainable enough for the future to be ready with the things that we started doing way back in 2010. And that's what the entire procedure is. 16 years of operational excellence to 38 cities right now, 1,500 trained professionals, 140 on-premise laundry facilities, to going forward with more than 100 kgs of linen cleansed every single day. Okay, let me ask you a simple question. Again, some answers might come in. How many of us are OCDs when it gets in regards to when you reach to a hotel? Oh, my bedsheet should be absolutely crisp. The towel should really smell well. And when I get into that mode of sleeping, it's not just the mattress, but the bedsheet should seem as if it was washed for me. How much of us resonate with that? Definitely, yes. I have traveled 30 years of my life doing this, and today that was for work, but then I was always very critical of what it is to be when I crashed by the end of the day. So I think that was the entire vision that as Quicklene we had. And moving forward, I'll give you a little bit of glimpse on what we actually do. We don't just kind of clean clothes, or we take your clothes, take it somewhere, clean it and give it back to you. We have a BOO model, which means we in your own premise set this facility. We take the space from you, we build, we own, we operate. So there's no extra hassle that as hotels you need to take in. The GMs, the housekeeping systems, I think that's always on my call when I reach the hotel. But you know, housekeeping segments are the people who really know what it is to get a laundry from some place to some place, because the guest is going to be there asking for it. However, there was a time when hotels had their own fleets to take care of the clients or the guests traveling from one place to the other. Times have changed. We have learned the meaning of outsourcing, because we believe that if experts are there to take care of it, half of a hassle really gets better. And that's where also Quicklene thought, why not think about a laundry system which kind of can be outsourced into your own premise, under your standards, under your parameters of how the entire hospitality or the hotel functionality is. And then you don't have to ever worry what the guest is going to worry about the linen or the laundry, or when it is going to be given or not given. That is the charge as Quicklene we take. We want to give you that freedom, that this outsourcing factor can be taken care of by outsourcing, by keeping in mind that there are people out there who are working day in and day out, so your guest experience is made fantastic without any turbulence. Again, it's a zero capex model that we believe in. Like how we said, we design, we build, we operate, we own. As general managers, you focus on your credibility factor of making those relationships with your guests. The front desk, from your entire system of how every hotel works, we take care of the entire module, whether it is 100 kilos a day, whether it is 1,000 kilos a day. Depending on it, that entire factor from your system is absolutely eradicated in the sense of making you hassle-free to be smiling good enough way to your guests. How many of us are liking the thing as of now? All right. Can we have partners on the screen, please? All right. I think we're running a little too fast. We're already proud partners with the hotels that you can see on the screen. Nevertheless, these names stand for their standards, their credibility, their heart-to-heart contact and touch with the guest. When we go back to these properties, it's not because these are the names everybody's hyping about. These are the properties where you all sitting right here have given them the comfort. And I believe we're all stakeholders, whether it is about any of the brands who's here, it's a stakeholder thing. When every stakeholder does the job right, it just becomes easier for you and the guest to enjoy that comfort of how the entire functionality of the properties are. Whether it's Marriott, whether it's Taj, we are with almost 30 Taj properties, 19 Marriott properties, ITC, Hyatt, Westin, just to name a few. Okay. Some people have asked me, we have many other things that, many hotels that have functionality of the same ground. Why do we stand apart? When I spoke about the story of Mr. Anshul, he went all the way back to study what exactly makes it so different that we can do. So he got the best of machines. He got the best of chemicals that could not have any ill effect on anybody who was even sleeping on those linen, who's having any sort of such discomfort. So it was the best of machine, best of the trained people, best of the outputs that were given to the hotels then and there. The value we deliver to our business is great satisfaction in regards to the on-premise thing that we do, because in this, the people don't have to really worry about what's been given to them. The brand standard compliance, every brand has their own brand standard compliance, and we make sure that we make that as a foremost thing in times to come. I've been told from here that I need to cut it short, but I'll meet you all in the area around. So yeah, closing here. Just one thing that I really feel, it's very close to me. When your guest checks in, and in that room, everything is perfect. I think the general manager to the housekeeping, we all feel great. As people, as Quick Clean, we feel great too, and that is the only business model we follow. There is no compromise on what a brand standard believes in. So to all the people here, thank you for believing in us. Thank you for making us complete 16 years in this entire field. And I feel that, this is a recognition of excellence tonight. And I feel as Quick Clean, we believe in the same. We believe on the same parameters you all believe in, whether it's about kilograms, the liters, the thread count, and the linen cycle. So to every GM in this room, thank you for trusting us with what matters most. And to all the winners tonight, you deserve it all. Thank you so much.
Let's have a big hand. Thank you so much to this dynamic lady. Thank you so much for enriching your knowledge towards this, ma'am. Thank you.
Archana, wait right there. Can we have you back on stage? Actually, genuinely, that was a very insightful session. And, it left me wondering a lot of questions that I would like to ask you. So I want to take it off right from where you left. So can we do a quick session of like 5 to 10 minutes? All right, great.
Super. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Who's joining us on stage? Ms. Sheetal Sadana, Group Publishing Director from ITV Media India.
Hi, love you.
Whose leadership has definitely helped establish Hotelier India as a leading voice in the hospitality industry as she leads today's spotlight session. We're also going to be having both of these dynamic ladies on this spotlight session, which is called The Invisible Luxury, How Premium Linen and Hygiene Shape World-Class Guest Experiences. Come on, let's have a big hand to both of them and let's get this session started. Over to you, Sheetal.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm promising you I'll not take more than 5 to 10 minutes to wrap this up. And somehow this light is bothering me a bit. Can we
Can I have
take
a
care
little
of this
water?
light, please? Thank you. Archana, sorry, I abruptly interrupted you, but I wanted to ask you a
Glad
few
you
questions.
stopped me because I had a little too much to talk about. And since you were telling me, oh, leave the stage, and I was like, okay.
Great. There's always one phrase that I keep coming back to, and I've written it so that I don't forget. They say guests may forget the lobby, but they never forget how the room made them feel, right? So today's session, I want to take you back when it comes to a company called You're Servicing Hotels. It's been quietly resetting the benchmark with the world clean, means in lot in Indian hospitality, right? And you've been working for a while now. Tell me, Quicklean comes across countries, some top hospitality in healthcare sector. So if there is any guest experience that you think that the hotels underestimate while delivering that? Is that a difficult question? Did I ask you?
No, you asked me something that was really close to my heart. So yeah, I think the basic thing is when a guest comes into your hotel, the first thing that is triggered to the moment of love is the fabric. From the entrance to the lobby area to how the entire hotel is done to when the guest actually reaches the room. That is exactly where the heart comes in. You check the bed sheets, they have white. Again, white does not mean it's clean.
Absolutely right.
So that entire prerogative that we have, that white means clean. Now we have conscious guests who have traveled across the world. They are aware what exactly and what they are getting into, and they have questions to ask.
So when you
So
say
whether you see the thread count, whether you see the texture of the sheet, whether you see the towels, how they are, we have questions coming in, and even from the younger generation. So I believe, that is one thing that today as hoteliers, we need to be more stronger onto grounds like this. So I think we underestimate this factor that people don't know, wherein I feel people know.
So what does hygiene mean to you? Is it clean linen or is there something more to it?
I've been with Quicklean for a very long time, and I'm sure all of you also know about laundry from various fields. There's always a sector and a segment of how things are cycled. Whether it's a cycle of wash, whether it's a cycle of detergent put into it, how much chemicals are put into it, what is the facility of things given to it for the laundry to come out completely safe for your guests to use. In living in the data-driven world, I think it is very important for us to know what exactly are we giving to the guests. One allergy and your guest comes in. I stayed there that night. I'm never going to go back. Oh, I had an allergy. I needed to visit the doctor. And that's where we need to fill in the gap. When you have data backed up with what you believe in, that you can never go wrong. So don't underestimate that part, and also don't underestimate the power of hygiene that we're all looking for. After pandemic, I think that was the foremost thing that we all wanted.
True. Great. So, I'm just jogging my memory, and last year I very vividly remember that you all launched something in the sustainability segment, and I know Anshul has been very passionate about it, which we launched here right at GM Awards. It was called the Reweave 360. So how is it going with that?
So actually, the entire journey of 16 years with Quicklean, Mr. Anshul, who's the founder, he's deeply rooted with this concept of sustainability from day one. We're talking about it today, but it's been 16 years back he was thinking. So foreseeing all of that and being in the frame today, he thought, so many kilos of textile, so many kilos of linen is discarded every day in the hotels, every year in the hotels on grounds of whether they're torn, whether they have some stains or anything. What do you do with that? It's a business model. You just throw it away. It is not a concern with the hotels anymore.
Right.
Only on the ground, because you are doing business. You don't think about that factor. Fair enough, we'll discard it or we'll do. That is where Mr. Anshul actually took their initiative forward of Reweave 360, where we take your linen,
When
The
you say
wasted-
your linen means hotel linen.
Yeah, hotel linen. We take your wasted linen, thing that you have discarded. We take it, we recycle it, we upcycle it, and you reuse it. So basically,
It's giving back to the
yeah.
society.
So much called the CSR activity. We believe it is an initiative that everyone should do it, not on the name factor of the certificate being hanging on the wall, but with the effect that that's exactly as a change we hoteliers are planning and doing forward. We also have data attached to it that when you are a part of this initiative, where you're not losing anything, you are also being very, very responsibly being there for the environment and the ecosystem and adding on to what we call as Reweave 360.
Great. Kudos to you guys for that. My next question is that if you had to bet, it's not a rapid fire though, but I'm just letting you know that if you had to bet, what's the one operational mistake even a five-star property can make with their linen and hygiene programs that's costing them more than they realize?
Okay. A very good question. Can anybody for me answer from here? Just one word that you feel? Or I take it forward? Because you guys are experts.
I guess they're all waiting for you to answer.
So you know what? In the industry, we have so many things that keep going. Hotel is a very, very fast-moving paced space. So the thing that we actually feel, can I have the last two lines so to emphasize?
Yes. I asked you that what is that one mistake even a five-star property can make in their linen management or hygiene program that's costing them more than they can realize it?
The one thing that I feel that requires instant change is that linen or laundry, for in that matter, is not just the housekeeping's job. It is your brand talking to your guests directly. Definitely, housekeeping is the segment that needs to answer for a stain, for a tone sheet, for anything that a guest asks. We'll take care of it. Why not put 100% effort and access to your guests on it? Definitely, they don't see the laundry, but they feel what you're giving it to them.
But I'm sure this is also making sure that they're
key for us is empowerment. No general manager can really be everywhere 24/7, and he has to empower his team. And every team member who's empowered is very aligned to the philosophy, very aligned to the vision. And this empowerment is what makes things happen, because we're in the business of response. And if you are empowered, you respond immediately. If you're not empowered and you tell a guest that, listen, I've got to check and I'll come back to you, you've lost it. And so empowerment is very important. And I always say that don't abdicate, but delegate and empower your people. That's PE, and K for PECAT is knowledge. The K is really important, because if we know our subject, then you can look the guest in the eye, look your colleagues in the eye, and talk confidently. If somebody is not very knowledgeable, it's like sometimes, I see a waiter and I ask him a few questions about wine, and he tries to look the other way, and hoping that I loosen. But that is a challenge, and I think there is no substitute. Of course, the E of PECAT is the biggest one. For any service excellence, and it's helped me in great state, is attitude. Hire for will, train for skill. The attitude, the positive attitude, the can-do attitude, I take charge feeling is something that brilliant people do. And without attitude, this business is zero. And you have to select the right people. And this attitude of the people is what makes the hotel a great one.
Absolutely. You said, and we're waiting for the awards, so I'm going to make it very fast. Trust. And I think I'm just going to ask.
Last one is is technology. And I think technology is something that has evolved over the years. And now you're an AI. But ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I've used PECAT right through, and it's worked 30 years ago, it's working now too. Thank you.
I wish I had the luxury of time to keep on asking, but I'm going to throw up a question which in general has 50 seconds. Hospitality today sits at the intersection of investment, experience, technology, and people. If you had to choose one factor that will define the winners of the next decade, capital, culture, or command, which it would be and why? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most important is culture because people make the hospitality industry, and without people, I don't think so. Hospitality industry would survive. So I think culture, I think with the ever evolving industries today, I think people and the culture is absolutely critical for our survival.
One, Viresh.
I think it's not going to be one of the cultural most critical training. We really look at capital from two angles. One is obviously the way the industry is being built, and then you're trying on the build stage. People who are going to be using your facilities are going to capital for the first time. Where they are able to feel the luxury without being intimidated, and also feel enabled in all the experiences which you create. I think it's going to be all together. Small point about everything is going to be about mindfulness and wellness. How do you build that into experience without it becoming special on an occasion?
So you are predictable man, but you still go for it.
I strongly believe the culture is the first. You must have it. It will remain the first. That's how we keep maintaining. Interaction will become the first point of contact. Culture will remain there always. I believe. Second, I believe because I am now into that is the technology. Industry, particularly the construction, for that, but the hospitality also falls under that. So technology has to play a very, very big role in it. That's going to help the capital also. That's going to do the ROI better, and the command over what you have made. So both these things.
Jawan, another picture.
I think many things need to come together for the winners of tomorrow to emerge. But if I had to pick one, it will be culture.
So, Manda, you need capital, na? Say it.
Honestly, as we
Closer to. Closer to.
So technology has to be there, but then number one has to be.
Culture, you can't have experiential luxury without culture. Most definitely culture.
Is there more to say? I think everyone excited. Good evening, everyone in the room. Firstly, lovely to see some old colleagues, lots of general managers acting in the other side. I've done what you do as well. So I must say, when you get an opportunity to come on stage and pick up awards, it sort of starts a spark in your life for you to become a mission to do more with what you have been doing at work. So many congratulations to be here. Just to make the answer simpler, making more.
Just get into. You guys are great, right? I mean, what makes you go there So whenever we were chatting for a quick cup of tea, you have so many, I think 12 hotels have been run, and these are all big. Sweet spot and
I'm fortunate to have Sherry in the room. I think she leads the culture at Athema. She leads our team there. Athema is our venture to attend to the Gen Z and millennial mindset, which is the future of travelers, which is coming. And we believe that the next generation, the next 10 years or so, is going to be very different from what it has been over the last 20 years. So our effort with Athema is to attend to the changing, scape of hospitality seekers, travelers who are going to attend to business in hotels or leisure in hotels in a very different way. And hence, we've defined Athema as a brand to stand on three very unique pillars. Stays are meant to be joyful. There's no question about that. But we've actually made joy as a pillar of our brand, to believe that joy must be brought to life in everything that we do. The second pillar that we brought to life is sustainability. We believe today's travelers are extremely conscious, and they choose based on how sustainable efforts you're taking in your business. The third pillar, which is quite unique, is essentially to work towards well-being. And in today's life, with all the stress that people have at work, a large part of our day. Hence, Athema has these three pillars, which is joy, well-being, and sustainability. And we believe the future lies there.
Absolutely, and I think the sustainability part to Viresh, championing at Pidilite, and Pidilite is one of the most admired companies. How is that you are able to align with the profitability, keeping sustainability as the bedrock?
It's more compliance, that's to put that thing with. I think the way sustainability becomes a part of culture for all of us, specifically if people are building these properties for people to experience it. It's going to be about all the decisions visible to the guests. About are we creating energy efficient roofs? Are we creating insulated facades? Which nobody is seeing. Because durability is the best sustainability. You cannot avoid construction in a lot of the people which you still have to use. Can you avoid a lot of repair due to design? Every capital carbon save. So, as an organization, I think what we are doing a lot of work. And profitability always comes in. If you believe in this sustainable technology, it may not look like, but if you spend time on it, it will pay for it in the next 5 years. A lot of energy saving things are coming. A lot of people are using it. Unfortunately, and they're supposed to be. In fact, my colleague was telling me between 9 years and last ESBC code, but it has gone through a change, but still not a rule. So when we on us, how do we adopt it?
Very well. Absolutely. And just pick technology, when you champion sustainability. Sayajji, you have, from the various group companies that we interacted, and on the lines of Alibaba and so on, and probably in the world, what Raftaar got AI. So what is your vision for that? Where did you find the sweet spot? Where did you find the challenges in the owners? And what made pump in so much of money and all the muscle? And where do you see Raftaar, adoption? Where do you see the headwinds? And you work with the government very closely.
A lot of questions together, and I need to answer one by one. Raftaar is not a vision, it's a mission. That's how we see it, to be honest. The mission is to digitalize the entire construction industry. It's a massive amount of the job. Nobody has done the work right now. So we are dividing it into two parts. One is the digital construction and one is the digital supply chain. The digital supply chain is ready. We are requesting people to on board. It's once being in the industry almost for 22 years, I think the problems of the industry. We thought this is the industry I think is operating manually. Almost 80% of jobs are operating manually, so we need to digitalize it. So the AI was one of the technologies that helps us to build the things faster. What Alibaba took almost 6 years to build, we did it almost having agent. It takes to build the facility is usually it's like two ends. One is on the design front, one is the supply. We are digitalizing both of them. Let's see what comes out.
Thank you. So, you absolutely much luck, much success, much sunshine. Who's next to you? Saurabh. Saurabh, you have won many caps, and the most touted property that you're building is Double Russell Camp. And you really champion capital in your previous account and now you know. Can you give 2 cents on the capital part?
I mean, I'm a hotelier first. I look at it from that angle. Hotels are hospitality real estate. I mean, it's a function of real estate. So it's very interesting to see how things are unfolding in India. I mean, part of the jury, I was elated to see how many GMs wrote that 2025 was their all-time high year of their property in its lifetime. So Indian hospitality is really shining, and we've seen how many IPOs have been done in the last few years successfully. Some more are to come. And this is the same sector that a couple of years back used to always talk about capital ही नहीं है, कैसे करें, loans, etc. So things have come full circle. And the way it is going, I see, because people are so sure and investors are so sure of the rate movement and demand solidification, as well as large institutional capital flowing into hospitality, hotels getting developed in the country. I'm not experiential resorts of 15 rooms or 20, but increasingly you will see larger and larger hotels getting made because there exists a very solid business case. So many of the general managers of today's 100-room or 200 hotels are going to lead those 500, 600, 700 hotels in the times to come. I mean, we all cheered when we saw the Indian movie industry first break its benchmark. I'm waiting to see which hotel from India breaks the 1,000 crore benchmark, and it'll be an amazing. So yeah, that's how it's moving.
सौरभ का एक बड़ा अच्छा टैलेंट है, हिंदी में बड़ी इनकी सहूलियत है, बड़े अच्छे से बोलते हैं, शब्दों से नवाजे गए हैं. जनरल मैनेजर्स वो कर देना, translate. Normally he will translate for you. If you were to, मतलब in Hindi, how would you personify a GM? सुनिएगा ध्यान से एक शब्द.
So I was just joking, and Bigor has taken a liking to it, but since the audience is of all the GMs and it is in your praise, so I'll just go ahead and tell you. I was just telling him that a great GM is somebody who magically appears everywhere, wherever the requirement is, somehow. So in Sanskrit, actually, there is Yatra Tatra Tatra Sarvam, which means he's here, he's there, he's somewhere.
Give it a hand.
That.
But How beautifully Saurabh did it, to keep the mood a little lighter. But on him, he said, GM is only present. Is that right? Coming to the charming Mandar. Mandar just flew down from Singapore to be a part of this. Mandar, apart from your charm and agility and the mood, what is the recipe that you're seeing in building so many hotels in this country?
I would say it's very
Boss, mic next to you, closer to you.
hotels have to be very successful because there's a lot of to play. It's very different than a real estate residential development. In a real estate development, you are, even before you start your construction, you start getting money directly to put onto a project. However, when it comes to a hotel, you put down that money onto the project, for the next 3 to 5 years, and then it will slowly, get back to you. Hotels will get back to you. So the first part is actually a very strong feasibility. Many times we come across, our build projects where, the facilities we see are not really the right fit for the location. So I think that's the first aspect where investors need to ensure that they do a proper due diligence to get the right feasibility done for that particular location. Look at the brand which is happening. Many operators have a brand at that particular segment. They can do an analysis, work, and then start working with the brand has very strong identity. It's very important that identity to be involved right at the beginning, and that would really get the hotel to where it should be profitable for them.
Absolutely, and I won't reveal the name of the owner, but certainly not the Marriott owner. Having a drink, and this man says, can't disclose name, making some other luxury hotel, and reaches out to Mandar to bail him out. So such is the, what I admire about this, it's just not about brands. It is about a true professional who's so passionate and committed to get into another brand and help bail that out. So well done on that. This brings me to Ranveer Saab, the legendary hotel. You're the sharpest looking man, but we're all sharp. Mr. Bhandari, we were talking, this whole industry has become so transactional. And I talked to MDs and I met Mr. Rajiv Kaur, asked him many questions. There was a time when GM would be somewhere in the lobby in the corner and you will make it out. I hope you agree. But today what's happened, the GM actually is, run past where he doesn't realize that the good and the bad it is. Everything that is evolving around is for better. And you mentioned about Oriental and Bangalore. And what's Sir, question was right.
I beg your pardon?
Question was right.
Yes, it's absolutely. No, I think, my advice to all GMs is that earlier, whether it was Kurt Whitel who spoke about the Oriental Bank, judged the best hotel in the world for 11 years, and Kurt was an institution for that hotel. And what really happens is that when a culture is built, the culture is built on a bedrock and the culture is built on various other relationships which the GM has with his team or her team. And I think it's very important to have that continuity. Like Kurt had 46 years, but even someone like Felix Speaker of Peninsula Hong Kong Felix was out there for, I think, about 16 to 20 years. And GMs, when they become institutions, they actually provide what I call the to the hotel. The gentleman, there was I'll be very quick. I must relate the story. There was a flight I'd taken long ago, and there was this flight which was landing in Calcutta, and it got into a nor'wester, and somehow the captain landed the plane, and everyone got up and clapped because we did such a great job. I was at that time the general manager of Oberoi, and I made sure the captain came. And when we, I said, how do you do it? He said, Ranveer, your job as a chief is simple. He says 90% of the time, because of our processes and everything that we laid out, it's on autopilot. You know, the hotel and the aircraft runs on autopilot. But he says it's moments like these, when there is a stressful environment, when there is something that requires that brilliance of the captain of the ship, that's what earns our salaries. So that is the magic of the GN, and I commend each one of you for doing what you do.
Wonderful. This is for you. Don't be conservative. So I moved to Malcolm Gawler when I had known him for the longest time. He is a very people's man, and my friend Nattu is here, I can't see him, who is really championed the landscape of skill development attached to the World Bank, can't disclose many things. But what is that you have, mentored so many people? What is that?
It's a tough one.
A little stronger. Shopper. Shop. Do you want me to do it in a nicer way? Yeah. Make life more enriching in every aspect. More moolah, more power, more growth. Where do you see them moving into the next year?
Thank you, Vibhor. I think I'm going to answer this in a little bit of a different way. Today in the 700 applicants for the awards that you actually swim, that kind of tells you what the Indian industry is and those who industry. This industry today is what demand and supply gap, given what the industry is, given how India is growing, the demographics of India, the age profile of India, the millennial, let's just say the millennial generation, which is going to take over the next workforce. This 700 is probably going to become 7,000 very quick, or maybe even more. Now think about swifting through that. Think about a room which will not be able to fit in the number of general managers into a ballroom such as this for us to be able to host an award like this. And those days are not far from here. You touched upon the people network and Akbar and his team, what they're doing. I'm closely associated there, so I know a little bit of the inside. But let me just say that, to skill people is not just a noble job, but today you're skilling people at a grassroots level who will tomorrow be leading and to mentor in their early ages, for them to become leaders of tomorrow is a privilege that you hold. So I think what when Vijay said there, and I take responsibility when we have to select the right leaders of tomorrow. For me, the most important part to your question, the most important part in short, I say it in one word. When I look to the next general manager or the next leader, the biggest word for me is trust. If you're able to find that in the conversation and you find that you can trust the person, the job is done. It's as simple as that and as complicated as that. That word means a lot.
No, actually, Dave, I see in the right at the end. You're one of the finest boys who took very good care for the evening. Such assets, such wonderful people. And at the end of the day, let's not speak this way. We can talk very high-fly words, etc. But I think our salary levels, and I was talking to Nakul also on the compensation and our compensation structure for hospitality and visa, then express. the power of journalism, and I promise you, we'll bring this salary survey to India for all hotels. Now you'll ask me why the whole year trying to do this? I think there is a lot of that, where salary structures have to be relooked, the shifts have to be relooked, people have to be compensated enough. And I want every leader on the banner and outside to please make this industry, while it is glamorous, at the heart there is a lot of things that are missing. I think the money is going to be the biggest driver. Make sure, apart from what you do, you give them enough money, enough growth, enough career growth, that's it. The money, I think, we'll have it some other time. I'm running out of time, but I'm taking a quick fire, a quick question in terms of rapid fire. I'll only request the gentleman to be as brief as possible. Right? Can you hear me? One hospitality trend that you're more excited about. I repeat, one hospitality trend you're most excited about.
I think it's called AI. But I want to add one more point. Because when all around I think when we speak about data, and the general managers here today follow the previous CEOs of, and they need to create leaders of tomorrow. Because see today, India today, what China was in 20,000. The number of rooms per population here is 3.1 to 3.5, whereas China. So that very more general management we need to create, and they will create those.
I more than the general manager, I think you have to show them the way to the C-suite. I'm going to make it very quick.
No, I just want to make one point. And you ask me what's one thing that's going to change the whole thing. I think it's the way we also do it. And I think the golden out here is how to treat people the way you want to be. So that is something the hospitality industry is something that we have to invite all of us at all business.
Sure. Very short one, please.
He said AI is there, yes. But how does AI help the experiential to give people relate to the culture more? Because India itself is a country where these are more and more
Sweetest.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay, sir. Halas. Guru, is that right? Halas.
Great resorts created in absolutely new markets.
Resource, new markets.
Resorts is very much required. What we have right now, more executors in the department. What we really require is wellness.
Wellness resort. मैं देखो सारे देर नाराज रहेंगे gentlemen make it short please. इसका मैं पूरा full day run करेंगे लग से हम लोग आपस में बैठेंगे.
I'd say integrated resorts and not only branded residences, hotel, continued care, retirement communities, and of course wellness sanctuaries and equipment.
Mr. Singh,
I think I answered it earlier, but I'll just double down on it. The hotels, the resorts, everything that we build are going to need people, and the fastest way that we can skill them, get them onto the ground, and then group them to grow as leaders tomorrow. I would double down on skilling.
Skilling. The next question, the shortest answer probably has some great gift hamper. Yeah, stunning gift hamper. The question, start with you. And please make it one word possible. One trend you think is overhyped. I repeat, one trend you think is overhyped.
Digital hotels.
I think technology is not a enabling service.
Many times, when we sit down with owners, they are very focused, pretty much good perspective, and then active. Well said. I think the demand is very low in tier 3, tier 4 markets, overhyped.
I give thunder for him.
Pilgrimage tourism.
Sorry, what's that?
Pilgrimage for brands.
Pilgrimage. Absolutely.
Number of sign-ups that brands keep claiming to do, but actually,
Okay, we can stay the mic with you. One Indian destination everyone should be watching. Gentlemen, one Indian destination everyone should be watching.
Ayodhya.
Next.
Congress of Africa, it's UP is going to be that list.
What's that?
UP as a state is going to be.
UP. I would say Vizag. Vizag.
Actually, let's say the Northeast.
Thank you. भाई देखो मैं अवार्ड्स दे रहे हैं कौन सा यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स भाई हमारे चैंपियन है एनीवे वरुण एआई और ह्यूमन टच
Always human.
नेक्स्ट ह्यूमन टच कैन आई से यस फॉर ऑल सेम टाइम डिप्लोमेटिक आंसर भी करती है दी एक्सप्लेन सेंटेंस बोल सकते हो आप 5 मिनट में 5 मिनट I take my voice back. Vikram will come to you. Vikram, I know. Complete this sentence. Sunai the future of hospitality belongs to the future of hospitality belongs to fill in the blanks.
India. India.
अगर सब इंडिया बोले तब बंद कर देते हैं
I think future of hospitality belongs to people who service. I think that's really important. Corporate wellness and integrated mix.
Next. Future of hospitality belongs to design. Sorry for that. I echo your same sentiment. I love design. I know hosting 500 people design for me, my guest from 27. Sorry.
I think it belongs to people who have the attitude.
दुबई वाला आंसर बताओ यार सौरभ मैं तो सब कुछ होगा बताओ एक बार माइक काट फ्यूचर ऑफ हॉस्पिटैलिटी
The attitude.
Attitude.
Definitely.
Again, I'll repeat the words technology. Whatever you do in that case has to be best implemented. So it could be experience, it could be the attitude. It's a concept.
Technology?
No, knowledge.
Knowledge.
How to run that. To make it even more better.
समझ गए Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a huge round of applause one more time and thank you for your patience. I'm excited about the awards, but I think summary of this discussion from the leaders of the three are inseparable, Shikha. Capital, culture, command, and who better than our lovely GMs on the floor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Great cheers to Vibhor for great cooperation. Yes, I request all of you guys to kindly step forward so we should go for a minute, please. We go on to the pleasure of interaction and I'll be eager to understand. हाँ भाई, तो जोर से दिल से तालियां बजाएं after the festival we all witnessed. That's one of the only lovely materials here in the world. Thank you so much for enriching your knowledge towards this. Before we end, please stay back.
As we're going to be having a fascinating perspective to share, like using the Magic Global. Okay, let's start. We will quickly move on to the most awaited segment, which is the GM Awards 2026. The moment we all have been waiting for, and tonight we are going to be honoring all the exceptional GMs who have redefined excellence in hospitality across India. So before we start this evening, we're going to be having a quick review. All of the men will kindly take out the chairs and the tables. Good. Yeah, so that once anyone receive your award, outside at the photo booth near the registration area, have the media bites. So I request all of you guys to kindly look up there and give your bites to the media. Okay. So once all of the awards is done, we're going to be having a completion with picture. So I request all of you guys, once we are done with all of the GM awards, please stay back because we're going to be having the picture with all of the awardees once we are done with the last category. Okay, so we talk about the ladies and gentlemen, all viewed on the screen.
Guest checks in before the first meeting begins. Exchanged. There's someone already there. Someone is ensuring every detail is in place. Every standard is upheld. Every experience is exceptional. To most people, a hotel is a destination. But to a general manager, it is a world of possibilities. A place where people, experiences, expectations, and come together. A place where every decision matters and every minute counts. A general manager is more than a leader. They are strategists, problem solvers, mentors, innovators, and guardians of excellence. They inspire teams, drive performance, build cultures, and create experiences that guests remember for a lifetime. The finest hospitality is often invisible, found in seamless experiences, in challenges resolved before they become problems, in moments of care that leave lasting impressions. And behind every one of those moments is exceptional leadership. Leadership that begins before sunrise and often continues long after the day is done. Leadership that balances people and performance, service and strategy, purpose and passion. Leadership that transforms hotels into destinations and teams into families. Tonight, we celebrate those extraordinary leaders, the individuals who set new benchmarks for excellence, who inspires confidence, drives innovation, and shape the future of hospitality. Tonight, we honor excellence across our distinguished categories. General Manager of the Year. Young General Manager of the Year. ESG and Sustainability Leader of the Year. Boutique and Restaurant. Service Residence. General Manager of the Year. To every General Manager, thank you for your resilience, for your commitment, for your leadership, and for the countless moments of excellence that happen because of you. Hotelier India GM Awards 2026, celebrating the leaders behind exceptional hospitality.
Yes, you heard that right. Let's have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So here's to kickstarting a fine evening of celebration, recognition, and inspiration to each one of you here tonight. So I'm going to be doing it pretty quick. This is going to be the last segment. I know everybody's waiting for the bar to open 20 drinks in network. So I'm going to be doing it super quick to each one of you. And the first category in the GM Awards category is ESG Sustainability Leadership. And yes, here our first segment is going to be from upscale to mid-scale. To present this prestigious award, they always say that the credibility of any award is always assured and ensured by whom it is being presented. So please help me in welcoming with a big hand. Let's welcome Mr. Saurabh Gupta, CEO, Talents Group, and Mr. Mayank Sharma, Business Head, King Coil, to kindly join us on stage to give away the full set of awards for all of us, please. Yes, welcoming both the gentlemen, Mr. Saurabh Gupta, CEO, Dallas Group. Wherever you are, if you can hear me out, let's have you on stage and Mr. Mayank Sharma to please join us. Well, I can see a lot of people who are moving around. If you just want a bio break, guys, please go. Otherwise, I request all of you guys to kindly stay glued. As I promised, we're going to be doing it super quick.
ये सामने को ऑडियंस में जा रहा है चलो चलाओ चलाओ कोई टेंशन
Okay, do we have anybody from Hybrid? If person is not here, anybody from Hybrid, if you can quickly join us on stage to present the award. And anybody from King Coil, if you're here, yes, I see the gentleman there.
प्रोफाइल का कोई काफी
I'll quickly announce the winners. The West region, we have Sumit Suri from Western Mumbai, Garden City. Sophie Bhagamajai, and let's welcome the elderly friends of the street. Is anybody from the team? You can join us. Can we have Robert to please join us on stage to collect the award on the gentleman's behalf, please? Yes. Let's have a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. At your table so you guys can splash it up and have the celebration. Let's have a big hand. Okay, so quickly moving on to the North region, we have Sudeep Sangwan from Sarovar Premier, Amritsar. Let's have a big hand and welcome the gentleman to take over the stage. Are you just present us? Yes. I request the same presenters in that. We have Mr. Gentleman who's selecting on his behalf. Request the presenters who were there to please walk back to present the award, please. right here. A very hearty congratulations to the Jellyfish. Celebrating all of the success from all of the general managers here. If we can quickly step forward towards the equatorial stage. Right there. So yes, let's all smile and we know what to do. Come on, let's have a big hand. Congratulations, and from the South region, let's welcome Dinesh Rai from Crown Plaza, Kochi to take over the stage. Mr. President, please stay back. Yes. Mr. President, so please stay back. So Dinesh Rai from Crown Plaza, Kochi. Thank you. Thank you to the presenters. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so now we move on to the next category under luxury segment, ESG Sustainability Leadership category. I invite Mr. Ranveer Bhandari, President Hospitality, Abhinandan Pictures, and Mr. Harish, Founder and Director from Highbank, along with Mr. Vibhu to please join us to present the next set of awards for all. Can we have Mr. Lak from Highbank to please join us as well? Mr. Vibhu, wherever you are, please join us. Mr. Ranveer, Mr. Harish Mathani, yes. Yes. Chief Ma'am, you can join in. Okay, quickly, let's take a look at who are the winners are for all of the three regions. West region, let's come in. Resort and Spa to join the three regions. Anyone, or if you would like to speak one, two words, please feel free to do that. And on the floor, going on to the North region, let's give it up and welcome Dr. Anmol Ahluwalia, Taj Mahal, New Delhi, to join us on stage. Congratulations. Moving on to the South region, let's welcome Gaurav Sinha, GW Marriott Hotel, Bengaluru, to join us on stage, please. Congratulations. Thank you so much to our presenters. Thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, before we move forward, we encourage each one of you to extremely experience our partner booths and engage with all of the innovative solutions they have on display. We have a lot of kiosks from our partners. So once the event is done, I request all of you guys to take a moment to walk up to each of the kiosks. And yes, all of the awardees can quickly walk up towards the photo booth for your bags. Okay, so moving on to the next category, which is called Boutique and Resort GM of the Year. Quickly, let's invite Dr. Suborno Bose, the founder from International Institute of Hotel Management, IIHM, to please join us to present this award, along with Yogesh Chaudhary, founder, Jaipur Drugs, and also Mr. Subor to kindly take. Jaipur Drugs, if we do not have Mr. Yogesh, anybody from the team, yes, can join us. We will welcome. Okay, a big warm welcome. We'll quickly start the winners from the East region. Jagannath Mohanty from Mayfair Palm Beach Resort, Goa for on scene to join us on stage.
Before we can see you, we have calling you.
Patience. Mr. President, so please stay back, please stay back. We have the West region, North and South as well. West region, we have two winners in this category. The first winner with the Nova to join us on stage. A very hearty congratulations. The second winner is Sherry Pradha from Octagon Resort and Spa, Patala, to join us on stage, please. North region, Sumit Kumar from Hyatt Regency, there are the Spa. Join us on stage, please. Mr. Saurabh Gupta, please join us on stage. All right, congratulations. Come on, I just see you filming, applauding. Let's have everybody. Congratulations. Okay, Naveen Corporate, Taj Fisherman's Cove Resorts and Spa. To join us on stage, our next round, Salvi with the winner. Yes, we have development for writing. A very happy congratulations. Thank you so much, Dr. Sankas. Thank you. We're done with the awards. Okay, before we move forward to the next category, it is time for us to take a video about AI. Is you on the screen? Let's see.
ಅದೇ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಾಮೇಶ್ವರಂ ಧನುಷ್ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ಯಾವ ಗಾಡಿಗೆ
Time has arrived. Come, embark on a journey. A journey where we show you the world not as it is, but as it can be. Our sight is vast. Our vision moves far beyond what is expected, beyond boundaries, beyond conventions. This is where technology meets purpose, where creativity finds structure, where innovation is not an idea, but a responsibility. Here, ideas are shaped into action, possibilities are tested, and solutions are built with intent. Here, engineering is more than precision. It is commitment. It is discipline. It is impact. Artificial intelligence strengthens human capability. Technology carries meaning, and progress is measured by the value it creates. This is where minds evolve, where dreams are engineered, and where leaders of tomorrow prepare today. Excellence is not claimed, it is practiced every day. Value is not promised, it is delivered and scaled across industries and societies. We are here where ambition lives, where challenges inspire, the possibilities are limitless, and so are those who choose to build a future. This is our eye of experience, 2 decades of learning, building, and leading. This is Raptor AI. This is Time Engineering by Tech Campus.
One of our main sponsor, partner, Raptor AI. Thank you. Okay, so we'll quickly move on to the next category, ladies and gentlemen. For service, residence is GM of the year in the category as luxury. To present this award, I request Mr. Vikram Balwani, Managing Director and CEO from Sterling Holidays Resorts, to please join us. Let's welcome Mr. Rohit, founder of Hospitality, Ms. Unseen, founder and Managing Director, ED Consulting, and everyone to join us to present the next award for this.
ऑडियंस बंद करो ऑडियंस बंद करो ऑडियंस स्टेज लाइट करना नहीं स्टेज ओपन है ऑडियंस कम करो ऑडियंस बंद करो प्लीज
And now, quickly, down to the winners, not region. Deeply Conrad from Citizens Power Square, giving them to take the stage.
बंद कर दो पूरा आप घुमाओ शार्पी घुमाओ
Right, I want all of you making noise one now. Come on. Yeah, make some noise, everybody. Let's capture all of these lovely moments. Very much congratulations. Up next, South Region. Let's give it up to Mansoor Ahmed of Somerset Greenways, Chennai, to join us on stage. GM Award, which is the Young GM of the Year. Okay, so to give away this one, the first segment under Young GM of the Year category is Economy Budget. To do the honors to present this prestigious award, let's welcome Mr. Vinesh Farhan, Vice President, Pidilite Industries, to join us. Mr. Matta Zawari, Vice President, Design and Project Management from Brilliant International, to please join us on stage. Come on, make some noise, everybody. We're going to be having both gentlemen on the stage for this one. For the Young GM of the Year Economy Budget category, we have two winners from the West and North. From the West region, let's welcome Abhishek K.R. Pandey from Mansa Sarovar Portugal to join us on stage. If anybody is there from Mansa Sarovar Portugal team, please feel free to join us on stage.
Audience line audience line नहीं था.
All of your colleagues for handling these prestigious awards to make some noise for them. Away, congratulations. North region say, let's welcome a young saying critical life of life. Anybody from the mathematical collection team can put us on stage. If the gentleman's not there, if any piece representing the company, you guys can join us on stage on their behalf to connect them. Okay, we will move on to the next category. Our second segment, presenters, please stay back, stay back. Yes, you have done for once. Yes, please stay back. Our second segment under the Young GM of the Year category is upscale to mid-scale. We have three winners from West, North, and South. West region say, let's welcome Jatish Bhai, Ransom Blue Hotel and Spa, to join us on stage. Young GM of the Year, upscale to mid-scale, West region, a very happy congratulations to Jatish. North region से स्वागत करते हैं मंच पर गुंजन पांडे, welcome Heritage Santa Rosa to join us on stage. If the gentleman's not here, anybody from the team can join us. Are we here? No? Okay, we will move on to the South region. Let's welcome Manish Potter from Novotel, which is one of to join us on stage. Yeah, lovely lady. I from the Novotel, which I have hosted even there, and I love the place of you. A very happy congratulations. Please stay back. Moving on for the Young GM of the Year category in luxury, I request the Bosa, please join us. The winners from the North region, Jeevan Sharma from Regent Companies House to join us on stage.
Let me define Rajan for you is below 40.
Let's have the gentlemen to join us. We have anybody yes from the team. Harry, congratulations. Moving on, South Region. Let's give it up to Sandeep Peter Sterling Holidays from Athirapalli to join us on stage, please. Yes, gentlemen, Brian coming in from Sterling Holidays. A very hearty congratulations to the Young GM of the Year Luxury Category South Region. A very hearty congratulations. Very happy congratulations. Thanks so much, presenters, for joining us. We are done. Thank you so much. And yes, a quick reminder for all of the awardees to kindly walk up towards the photo booth near the registration kiosk to give your bites for media. And now we move on quickly to the next GM Award category for GM of the Year in Economy Budget category. To do the honors for this prestigious award, let's welcome Mr. Syed Ishtiaq, founder and CEO from Riftada, and Saurabh Gupta, CEO from Diamonds Group, to be on stage to present his fund for all of us. And yes, we do have a lot of guys in each of the tables right on. I want you guys to just splash it up and celebrate this fine evening, what we plan to curate for all of you. So yes, a big warm welcome. And it is time for us to quickly recognize the outstanding nominees in the GM of the Year Awards in the Economy Budget segment. So quickly, let's take a look of the nominees on the screen. Yes, as you see, here are the shortlisted nominees. So let's take a look at the winners. West Region say Amrita Banerjee from IBIS Mumbai Awards to join us on stage today. Congratulations. Agar hai manch par Harish Dawal, Sri Brother Heritage House to take off to the stage. Sri Brother Heritage House. And South Region say, let's welcome Gedena Suresh from Ginger, Chennai, OMR to join us on stage, please. Guys, let's have all of you guys to make some noise. Come on. I do not like silence. Let's have everybody make some noise. Just last few awards for the evening. I'm going to be doing it suitably. Great, congratulations. Thank you so much, Dr. Sitas.
Okay, so we quickly move on to the next GM award for GM of the Year category Upscale with Scale. To present this one, let's welcome Mr. Natwar Nagar, the founder and CEO, the People Network, and also Mr. Ranveer Bhandari, President Hospitality from Abhinandan Pictures, to kindly join us on stage to present the next one for all of us, please. A big warm welcome to both of you. Okay, quickly, let's take a look at the nominees on the screen, please. Yes, here are the lovely shortlisted nominees, and let's see who is going to be bagging this one. We're going to be having the winners from East, West, North, and South. Without further ado, East Region say, Rajneesh Kumar, Novotel, Kolkata Hotel. Woohoo! And West Region से स्वागत करते हैं सुदीप शर्मा, the Western Mumbai, Mumbai Lane and Marriott Executive Apartments, Lakeside Chapel, to join us on stage. Very hard congratulations to the gentleman here, Sudeep Sharma. And from the Western, the back for anybody from the team can join us on stage. Very hard congratulations. Let's have the cookies and let's have the celebrations going. A very hard congratulations. And स्वागत करते हैं मंच पर निशान नेगी, Welcome Hotel by ITC Hotels from Dwarka, New Delhi, to join us on stage. A very happy congratulations. Okay, let's welcome Ruben Cherry from Hotel High Convention Center to join us on stage. Make some noise, everybody, for Ruben Cherry and Noah to the microphone. Everybody, come on. Okay, so quickly moving on to the last one, GM of the Year category, luxury. Let's have the ball. Once again, please join us on stage, sir. Let's also have Mr. Anand Dharmadakshya, Chief Producer, and quickly lines to join us on stage. God Singh, Chief Operating Officer, and Sheetal Sadara, Group Publishing Director, ITV Media India, to join us on stage. Welcome back to all of these lovely people out here. Moving on to the luxury segment for the GM of the Year Awards. Quickly, let's take a look at the nominees first on the screen. Here are the lovely nominees, what you see. West Region winner, we have two winners here in the West Region. Let's welcome Raji Kapoor, Fairmont, Mumbai, and Roswell of Morgan. To the second round winner, Sachin Mailokupu from GW Marriott, Mumbai Sahar, to take over the stage.
Phuket. Sachin is in Phuket, so please take the honor.
Anybody from the team from GW Marriott? Right. Everybody, come on, make some noise. Us here again, Vishnu Gupta from Fairmont Udaipur Palace.
Vishnu, you have to wait for some time. May I borrow Mr. Ranveer Nandari for a minute? Saurabh, you as well. This is the most contested category. You know, I want jury to say, Saurabh Bakshi, if you are watching us, we are missing you, my dearest. 2 cents from the jury. Come here. अच्छा लगता है इनके साथ बहुत ही वेल कंटेस्टेड कैटेगरी थी मतलब कहते ना बहुत ही टाइम लिया बट अच्छे जजमेंट थे 2 cents on this category and then runners.
I can see his thunder, and I need to speak to some others over here. But exceptional performances. It was so difficult. I mean, you had to choose two at times. I think Vishnu over here has created stuff of legends. It's not easy. He was just telling me how he did what he did. So he told me he walked out on 70 weddings. Yeah, 70 weddings prior to his hotel really opening because they were not matching his ARR that he had targeted, which was 1 lakh rupees per room. So, it just shows that the captain of the ship can have so much of a self-belief, and that self-belief then will be carried on from over there and becomes the part of the hotel's folklore, I guess.
I'm going to, for a very charming person, who will take the stage next. And it just so happened, I went for a wedding. I went to Good News Property, she's with us. What an incredible raffle to their boat. Stunning hotel. And मैंने बोला मैं job तो ढूंढ नहीं रहा. So I'm very now newfound love is Instagram. So I did a story. Visha, the head of the marketing for Vishnu, called me. You know, these 2 days have been very incredible in Udaipur. And these men and women are doing them absolutely magnificent work. I'm going to say you for the next year, and I hope, and you echo the same sentiment because I was part of the jury. However, my vote didn't count. I put my bid to the jury. So let's celebrate Vishnu.
All right, congratulations. Let's capture this lovely moment. Requesting all of you guys to kindly step forward. Come on, everybody. So a lot of people there. Okay, on this note, moving on to the second winner, Gurnur Pitra from Raffles, Udaipur. One of the best lovely hotels in India.
Who's here? I have seen those corners. Having another good-looking man like me, Ranveer Bhandari, to tell what this lady has in store and how you scored and how it's difficult for you for Gurnur.
Congratulations, Guru. I think she's really a quintessential innkeeper. It wasn't it reminded me of a 100-meter race where four of them almost rested the tape together and then the photo finish happened. But these ladies and gentlemen are doing an amazing job, and they are truly what I call innkeepers. And this is something that is very dear to my heart because we are both innkeepers and entrepreneurs. You know, we might be fixing the plumbing on Monday, but on Tuesday we might be innovating something fantastic. So well done again. Good night.
Let's have the World Prestigious Awards coming to the lady in red. A very congratulations. Let's have everybody join us in the celebration. एक और बार जोर से दिल से गाना हो जाएगा Good News and Breakfast Udaipur. Next start, everybody. Congratulations. Casey Corridor, a luxury collection there.
Who came to our Oscars, we call Hotelier India Awards, twice and thrice. And Richa, my very dear friend in ITC, if you're watching us, he really stood in top front. And he said, man, when will I be a winner? So this is you.
This is dedicated to a super talented team back home Hyderabad, and of course my mentors in the hospitality industry and my family that backs me up. Thank you so much, everyone.
ITC Corridor, let's have a big hand to the gentleman here, everybody. Let's have a big make some noise. And before sir, please stay back. The rest can get seated. Sir Anand and Syed to please stay back. Others can kindly step down. Thank you. And yes, here you go. Oh my God, it's heavy. $100,000. Okay, moving on to the last and the most prestigious award for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be doing it super quick for the GM of the Year category. Let's see, in the economy budget, who is going to be bagging this one? Let's welcome the national winner, John Surendranath from IMS Hyderabad. Woo-hoo.
All is having a good run.
For the day, congratulations. Congratulations. Moving on to upscale mid-scale category, the national winner, Saurabh Dubey from Navi Mumbai, Nagari.
Sort of as you have seen this man, his young journey from many hotels. I have no role. The only role that I know, sort of, you being very bad. Acha bhai, sorry, Naveen, they don't listen. But you know, what a darling he is. So I would like you to say, I've seen the journey in St. Regis, remarkable individual, remarkable professional, and remarkable singer.
Well, singing is for private and personal sessions, so I won't bore you with that. We've had some very long prelude sessions before these awards. But what do I say? I mean, it's been a great journey. It's been a great journey with Marriott. Of course, I'm known for my St. Regis days, and the rest is history. But I just want to say this, that this project for which I won the award, it's literally like a labor of love. I joined this project, for some of you may know, and it was literally a menstruation cycle. And from there, kind of 18 months later, to kind of, and then 2 years later, to kind of win this award. I think it's the first step towards consolidating the success of this project. So thank you to you, and thank you to the jury, and thank you to everybody who's part of my success, part of this. Right? And thank you to my family as well. I think somebody said that, right? So I'll do that too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And congratulations to you. So, let's have a big hand of applause. Okay, and moving on to the last one for the evening in the luxury category, let's welcome the national winner, Preeti.
But I'm going to follow the jury. I mean, I don't to them. This has been really the test of time. I'm going to take everybody in the jury because this was fiercely competitive. And I know what we went. We had a lot of fights. They like me. But long of the day. Really, son, 2 cents. Why do you think this woman deserves this? Without revealing the name. Since we didn't orchestra this, ho gaya. Oh, Preeti ho gaya. Sorry about that.
No, Harsh's congratulations. He's absolutely right, Vibhor, that this was not easy for the jury. And we went through a lot of churn, we went through a lot of discussions, but at the end of the day, we had to take a decision. Each one of them were equally deserving. Congratulations to everyone, but very, very congratulations to very well said.
Few words from you, and let's welcome the lovely lady. Preeti Matuja in the house. Music of Harris, New Delhi. Very much congratulations.
I don't remember it clearly, but I can. What stood out was this was I think the first GM posting, and yeah. So I think she was filling very big shoes. You know who you were filling it for, and the hotel is now an all-time high, and it's your first GM posting, and it's a hotel which is seen by the world as India's barometer for luxury. So it's not easy doing what you did. So it's good.
So the lovely lady here, Preeti Matuja.
It's your time.
Thank you for this incredible honor. Thank you, Mr. Srivastava, the incredible Julie here. This is indeed a very special recognition for me. I started my journey, I was a pre-opening of this hotel, and I grew in this hotel. The brand, the Leah Group trusted in me. They made me the first lady general manager of the brand. There was no lady GM earlier. So that is a very special recognition from me. And grateful to the entire board, to my incredible team at the Leela Palace New Delhi, and of course my family, without whom I cannot be here. So thank you so much, and enjoy the evening. I believe this is the last one, so people can enjoy the drinks now. Thank you.
Very early congratulations, Preeti Maneesha, everyone in the house. Leela Palace New Delhi, come on, let's give it up. All of the awardees to kindly join us on stage. Preeti ma'am, please stay back. We have a celebratory group picture with all of the awardees. Passengers, thank you. Reversal, please stay back. All of the awardees, please join us on stage with your proud awards.
All lovely men and women take the stage. I want to immensely conclude this evening with a promise to come back more stronger, more bigger, more new, more credible, more glory, more sunshine, more industry participation. God bless you all!
With me, Felix, we are fabulous hosts. What? Because we have this completely job. Also, a big thank you to all of our of excellence, truly memorable for all of us tonight. And the presenting partner, Quick Clean Laundry Systems, powered by partner with the AI associate partner, the Reliance category partner, Jaipur Bucks. Thank you, Major, and the Facial Magazine, Material Media. Thank you so much. All the awardees, I do not want to miss anybody. All of you guys, please join us. And a very happy congratulations to all of the lovely GMs out here. Let's keep shining and let's keep growing. This is your host, Sami Sandha. Good luck, Shivaraji. Namaskar. There. Everybody. All of these so that everybody please. All of these who's the opposition for them? You are the opposition for them. Is it too fast?
So, please, VP, come sit down here. Take a second. And other folks, always. Well, so is Gaurav Sinha. Yeah, come very sweet. करो यार तुम Gaurav, come here, this second कर लो. This is Viman Gaurav, Viman Gaurav, come here. Boss, you guys, क्या So, please come. जी जी वो बैटरी को मना कर रहा है लाइट नहीं है Can you do some spotlight on them, please? Raji, can you do some spotlight here? Spotlight here. Moving it. Give me here. Give me here. I'm looking.
Moving it, ನಾಲ್ಕು ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಡಿ.
Okay. On the count of three. See. Three. Okay. Go for it. Two. Yep. All right.
ಫುಲ್ ಕೆಳಿ ಕೊಡೇನಾ ಕೆಳಿ ಚಾರ್ಪಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದಾಯ್ತಾ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇಸಿಗೆ ಹೊಡ್ತಾ ಕೆಳಿಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೆಳಿಗ್ ಬಗ್ಸ್ ಈಗ ಬೆಳ ನಾನ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಕುಂತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅದ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಕೊಡದೆ ನಾನು ಆ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಕುಂದ್ಬಿಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಕತ್ಕೊಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಜಗ್ ಅಂತ ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಅವ್ರು ಹೊಡೀರಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ लाइट वाला वो दो बार ही 28 को 27 को ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए सर 27 को पासपोर्ट नहीं
Yes, sir. All of these lovely so and we all the RC cocktails. Internet is right outside the hall. So please feel free to have your payments and drinks. Let's get the network started. All the winners can quickly walk up towards the photo booth to give you a quick media bites. All the GMs feel free to network and connect and enjoy